and watch the step cook.
You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Hit my line if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Yeah, I'm from the 17.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I got to say shout out to Big Print Champs, and shout out to my guy Jesse Wines, one of the best graphic designers that's out here doing this, man. I'm pleased to bring to you guys not only the new trucker hats that just dropped live on the app, but the 22 Bird shirt is also live on the merchandise app via the Print Champs. I'm going to have the links for all of that good stuff for you to stay in tune. Right now, you know what I'm saying, if you order any shirt or any Hurt Season hat, any hoodie, anything, you get free shipping. Just use the code 22birds at checkout. You get free shipping. This 22 Bird shirt is just, you know, just a reminder of how great our season really was. You know what I'm saying? It comes with an awesome design by Jesse. You know what I mean? On the 90s style fashion, thick cotton t-shirt, man. I'm talking about the quality on this t-shirt is just bar none. We put a lot of effort into this, and we're happy to bring this to you, man. Many more dope collabs like this with Jesse at the helm. Like I said, one of the best graphic designers for merchandise around. I put the link to his description up there, but you definitely need to have this shirt for the summer. I'm not even going cap to you, man. I'm not going to cap. We already made our mark with the hats out here, but I'm telling you, man, the cloth is different. The fabric is catching up to the hats, and this is the first step in that. So be sure you tap in via the Print Champ. Shout out to y'all. Listen, let's talk about it. Have we been sleeping on this guy Sean Desai real quick, man? Have we been sleeping on him? You know, in 1 year as the Bears, you know, with the Bears in 2021, the pass defense in Chicago was second. They were fourth in sacks. You know what I'm saying? Total yards per game, fifth. The Bears' 2021 defense had far less talent than the Eagles' defense will in 2023. He will be a solid hire. I agree with that, man. I've been big on getting a defensive coordinator that can make lemonade out of lemons. I've been big on getting the guy that can turn water into wine. You know what I mean? With less talent, you know what I mean? Are you able to still be competitive? I believe you can do that with scheme by putting your guys in the best situation to succeed. We didn't have that with Jonathan Gannon, and I'm excited, you know, for a hire of this magnitude. Like I said, we spoke about this earlier. Second interview today. Hopefully it goes well. Let's get him here by the combine so we can start getting some guys, you know what I mean, of his liking, of his caliber. You know, I think it's a no-brainer to go out there and get your defensive coordinator before the combine, before the draft. You want this guy to have the opportunity to trade for and draft his guys. A lot of talk about the salary cap. A lot of talk about will the Philadelphia Eagles be able to put talent around them. Listen, Howie Roseman is our general manager. I can't speak for what nobody else got going on, but when you got a wizard, when you got a capologist like Howie Roseman, almost anything is possible. Shout out to On the Victory, man, On the Road to Victory podcast. I got this off Twitter, man. Shout out to those guys. They do really good work. It talks about Darius Slay and his contract situation. He has 1 year remaining with the Philadelphia Eagles, age 33. The cap hit for Slay this year is $26 million. I think we asked him restructure in the past. I'm not sure. But, you know, if Darius Slay is getting paid $26 million this year, that would be kind of a bad situation to be in if you're the Philadelphia Eagles. That's not happening if you restructure Darius Slay. You're able to, you know, bring that out to $12 million. If you extend Darius Slay, you're able to save $13 million. I would extend him. You know, the last year of his deal, he's still got a lot left in the tank. If you extend Darius Slay, you can save $13 million in cap. That's something that we should be looking to do. Now, we got to talk about the cuts. If you were to cut Darius Slay before June 1st, you save $3 million in cap, but you take a dead money hit in $22 million. If you trade Darius Slay, it's the same thing. You save before June 1st, you save $3 million, and you take a dead cap hit of $22 million. Now, if you were to cut Darius Slay after June 1st, you save $17 million and you eat $8 million. If you were to trade Darius Slay after June 1st. You save $17 million and you take a cap hit of $8 million. No way that they're going to cut Darius Slay. The cap hit is too big. But, cutting Darius Slay, it just doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? But if you were to cut Darius Slay after June 1st, or trade Darius Slay after June 1st, you save 17 and a half, but you still take $8 million. That seems more reasonable, but the best thing to do is to extend Darius Slay. That way you won't be taking any cap hit at all, and you can still move forward with building this roster. So, Darius Slay's restructure or Darius Slay being cut or whatever the situation may be, you know what I mean? That is something we got to keep our eyes on because there's a lot of money to be saved with this contract, alone. I don't see us cutting Darius Slay. That's just Darius Slay has been excellent for the Philadelphia Eagles. Darius Slay loves it here. His wife loves it here. I see Darius Slay getting extended, or I see a restructure happening. But I'm not going to rule out him being extended. Like I said, he's 32, but he got a lot left in the tank. I think that's how that should definitely play out. You can save that bag. You know what I mean? That's what we all about doing because we got to pay Jalen the bag. You know what I'm saying? Jalen just was named NFC Player of the Year. All of these things, are mounting towards Jalen Hurts getting that bag. So, the bag is the bag. And, Darius Slay, extending him makes sense. You can go get you a young cornerback in this draft to pair up with him. They can learn something from him for the last 2 years or so that he's here. You know what I mean? And I'm not against that at all. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man.